How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to the Bazaar. Today we're doing a pig run. Let's see if I have anything cool I can put on. I don't think I've used this new pig card background quite yet. Also got this one from our packs this season. This is a new book, but I do feel like this just kind of looks better with all that pig stuff. Maybe I'll play the beetle. I like the beetle. Alright. So I've seen a lot of people saying online that Pig's best start these days is more often than not going to be income and gold, just because of the way that the board expands and everything. I've also seen a lot of really cool enchanted item starts, and I don't think I've really ever done an enchanted item start on Pig, so I'm going to try that today, I think. Shielded Uwashiwali. I think that has some potential, right? I do love the idea of a restorative enchant on something on Pig, though. Lots of very good smalls that could have a restorative and scale with something like textiles. I think we'll try out Shielded Uwashiwali Bird. This opens up like wrist warrior angles, maybe, if I can get some properties. And then I think we have to take the income here. For sure. Overheal Haste, or as I think it's called, Healthy Jolt now, still here, so I'll go for that. Medkit wouldn't be bad either on a Uwashiwali Bird. Alright, I'll just skip through this fight, and I'll see you in the reward screen. Alright. And we got the medkit. Works for me, works for me. This guy could give us some money. Don't have a bushel. I'll go here. We do need some items. Kind of hoping for a money tree, I'm not gonna lie to you. I kind of want to sell that. I'll buy a hatchet. I'll buy a piggles. Okay, that's a little unfortunate, but it is what it is. I think I will just go ahead and buy a matchbox. Goes there, goes here. Still need 2 items, so could buy both of these. I'll buy a steam ladle.
That's how it's done.
Strength options. Not really the direction I was hoping to go. But for right now, I guess right-handed could be pretty good.
You picked that up.
We'll go right-handed.
Maybe I'm getting better at this.
Okay, see, now with a weapons vendor, getting a little more difficult. I think I'm just gonna kind of risk it for the biscuit day one and see what I can get here. Okay. That is definitely not what I was looking for. Part of me that just wants to drop... I think I'll drop this, put this here. I'll just buff what I have, I guess. Free burn on luxury kiosk. Part of me that even just wants to put this in, but they're both 8 seconds. This one burns, this one charges adjacent smalls a little bit. Sure. We'll go with that.
Are you sure?
I hate the fact that I left that hand axe in just because I have right-handed, though. Most of the time, I have a pretty hard time on Pig on days 1 and 2. Couldn't find any properties for Uwashiwali Bird. That's just how it goes. And of course, this guy has blast doors, so no beating him with fire and weapons, which is literally all I got. Funny, you know, it actually probably would have been better to have a pre-burn kiosk than this hand axe, just because the hand axe goes off more often and blast doors gives him more shield because of it. Alright, well, that one was a wash. That's dually for you, right? Very good early game. Alright, Alright, let's see if we can find that money tree.
Society Master Merchant welcomes you.
Here you go.
Happy to exploit you. I mean help you.
And we'll put that over there. So the fastest for now, at least. Okay, see, there's a wrist warrior.
And that's how a master merchant makes a sale.
I'm tempted to not buy that, honestly. But I could scale to Kiwas, I guess. I've never really done a Kiwas run, so interesting concept. See if it's actually any good now. Kind of a bummer, though, that I can't like put this here. Don't really think this is anything yet, but that's okay. Could get some more income. I'm just gonna go get some more income.
A tasty bit of trash.
I'm here because Shadow Cloak is really good. And because the spare change from the vault is good. Oh, see. No properties or anything for every days that you can get from NPC fights, so. I haven't found a single property now that I'm thinking about it. I'll take that. Health and shield items. This could be tree again. I definitely want to try shenanigans with these two. I've never seen anyone really running them. This is a property for Kiwas purposes. I still need another weapon or 2 more shield items for this to be any good otherwise. So there's part of me that wants to do that, but yeah, I kind of need some direction, don't I? Alright, I'll do that. I'll hold on to it for now. We honestly just put this in for now. And I'll take the spare change. I kind of need some money. I don't really care about that. Hopefully... Yeah, okay. We didn't miss out on any money there. Weapons, I guess, would be an idea for showcase, right? Get rid of the pickles or something. The weapon here.
I'm finished with fighting, but I can help you finish a fight.
I think I'm just gonna buy the mask, or the Tusk Helm rather, and happy with that. Small.
And when you carry my weapon, I fight alongside you.
It's also a shield item, so that does feed into the showcase idea a little bit. I probably should have rerolled just to see if I could find an upgrade to Yo-Yo, though. That is a 20 burn lighter. You know what? I don't think I really accounted for the fact that my Uwashiwali bird was going to do that while there. Just because of the showcase being there, they give it multicast. Pretty good. I'll take it. I would still love a money tree, I think. There's also part of me, though, that wants to go here and buff my heal on the Uwashiwali bird so I can keep it for a little longer. I'm gonna do that.
Body and soul. Feel that?
20 heal. Yeah, that's just double healing on that. Pretty good.
If I don't have what you need, I'll help you find who
Oh, look at all
does.
these spare change options. Where's the money tree when you need it? Alright, I will buy an ATM,
Really gonna enjoy that.
and could buy that. Pays for itself. Could have bought either of those other things. I feel like this should be a property. I'm wrong now, because it scales value. I just never really used it. Okay. I'm glad that they made this aquatic. I always used to be that guy that complained that that was not aquatic. It does help with the cargo Jords angle. I was really hoping to find another showcase upgrade there. Let's see, what do we have? We do have a steam ladle, so we could try to go for like Frost Street, see if we can get some freeze. Probably not gonna happen. Kinda like the idea of just going here and possibly getting literally anything from this guy would probably be good for us, so. Rigged, obviously, is probably the best thing we could get here, but gold scrap is also really good. And obviously, ticket is always the best thing we can ever hit, so.
Power outage!
Maybe I should have bought the weights for Uwashiwali bird scaling? Okay. That could be a way to scale shield. I'm not going to toss it quite yet. Item to the left of this gains 4 crit chance. Can't really put it to the left of the Uwashiwali bird. I could put it next to the wrist warrior, but the damage can't crit on that. Okay.
Come on in.
I'll just go JJ here. Atlas Stone. At 8 seconds, it would be at 16, so it would hit for 32. Not very good, huh? Fixer Upper is interesting. I've never really messed around with that either, but I don't think it's going to start. And I don't really want to play Clove.
If you're not growing, you're failing.
A real struggle to know whether to upgrade the showcase here or the Uwashiwali bird. I think I will upgrade the showcase just because it's enabling the Uwashiwali bird to do its thing.
Feel the difference? That's some mask
With
control.
being a property and whatnot, seeing as though I can't seem to find literally anything to help with the spare change I'm holding on to. I guess I could upgrade the Kiwas, but then again, I'm still not finding any properties to sell with it. Put the goggles in just because they're a 3rd shield item to activate showcase. And I guess I'll put giggles in too. Charge adjacent smalls. So we want this like probably here. Bringing that down to a 9 seconds is probably better than getting a little extra shield, right? I think here I will just upgrade my Uwashiwali bird.
I say, our items have.
There's an argument to be made that I could do the yo-yo, but not super worried about that. And I think I'm going to get rid of this giggle and just hold on to the yellow one. That will go up to a gold that way, and I can maybe transform that into something better.
I may be young for a captain, but I've seen my share of storms.
Alright, we got Bolas, Sea Dog Saloon. Probably lose to a Turbo Mantis Shrimp that has a Sea Dog Saloon. And 3, or actually 4 separate. Yeah, this is probably going to be quite strong against me. The amount of slow I don't think I'm going to be able to keep up with. Oh wow.
Bravery without strength is a sword without.
You know, that was actually much closer than I thought. It was just the Mantis Shrimp got to go off again. It was actually really close. Uwashiwali bird came back, almost saved me there. I think if I had a upgraded yo-yo, I would have won that fight. Call me crazy. Okay, we did get the gold giggle.
Enjoy the thrill of battle.
There's the yo-yo.
Well, you can.
And there's part of me that kind of just wants to buy this so that I can get rid of this eventually, but I'm not going to do that. I need a way to scale a little better. Not a property. Man, pig is tough. I think I'll just leave all this stuff alone. I don't really want to be buying bronze weapons right now. Ooh, this could be good. This could be good. Both of his skills would actually apply to something here. Just need to figure out what I'm really doing with all of this stuff. Haven't seen any really good, like, fast shielding options yet. Haven't seen more than, like, one property the whole game. I guess technically I got an ATM. I could have put the ATM in.
Typical.
But who wants to run a bronze ATM on their board, you know what I mean? Alright, come on, skill. Oh, you know what? I'll happily take that. I feel like I'm definitely never playing this Kiwas now. And there's no way I really beat Prince Marianas, I don't think. This guy has a shield skill. Could be interesting, but adjacent shields. What would be the best item from any of these guys? I do still feel like Boiler Room Baller has the best. Brawler? Yeah. This isn't a tool, right? Yeah, no. Team Ladle's a tool, funny enough.
I'm gonna hand it to you. You're good.
Alright,
Yes, I've been winning too much.
sure don't. Your shield items. Shield item to the left. I think I'm still just kind of using this to transform that guy. Eventually.
It's all about motivation. You gotta know what
Silver
you're
skills.
fighting for.
When you buy a property, permanently gain 50 max health. I would love to start buying properties.
Thanks.
Let's do that.
I hope we can do this again.
Econ Seminar could have Money Tree. Awesome. I'll take the rewards card. A good item. Put that there. And could just put the med kit on the Uwashiwali bird. Don't really love tools.
You say objective
I
fact.
think I'm gonna go with the transform that I said I was gonna do. Pepper spray. Honestly, not really using these pickles at all. Just gonna toss them. I think a little bit of slow could go a long way on this board.
See these tusks, right?
You should know, I'm a bit of a legend on Palara.
Alright. Strong catfish. On Earth did he get so much heal? I guess he went relaxed before this fight? Wow.
Like my crew says at the
You know,
bar. Another round.
Showcase is actually pretty good. I think this is the first time I've ever played with Showcase. I don't really play Pig very often, to be honest with you. Part of the reason for making the channel in the first place was just to see, you know, new builds out of myself. I was hoping to challenge myself to make new builds, new boards that I've never put together before. And I feel like I am doing that pretty effectively lately. Has been fun. I don't want to scale the Kiwas, but at the same time, I could just be scaling Spare Change because I'm more likely to sell that sooner, right? Let's just do that.
People here look so vulnerable.
Shielded Piggles. Now that's an idea. I could get a full board of enchanted, upgraded gold. Oh, wow. I could... Okay, I have to do that. That's very fun sounding. I'm gonna sell this. I'm gonna put this back over here. I'm gonna put this all the way over there. I'm gonna probably... You know what? I'm tossing this. I'm just gonna toss both of these two. We're gonna scale that one coin until it's super, super good. Five damage. Shielded hot stones. Sure. And just because you're still on my board. Okay, we've definitely got a shielded angle. I need to find something that can kind of go with
Nothing tiny,
a lot of
nothing
shielding
huge.
idea.
All about moderation. If it's
I'll
not
take
right
a
for you,
boomerang.
bring it back. I want you
Why
to be
not?
happy.
When you overheal shield. See, this item and Wrist Warrior go well together. But I feel like I'm maybe looking for, like, still need a property. It has +1 multicast for each adjacent property. And it freezes for Steam Ladle. But realistically, if I were to put that in, I'd probably be taking both of these out and putting it next to my property. I think realistically, I do want this like next to Husk Town or something. Maybe like this. For now. Probably get rid of pepper spray at some point.
I used to
I'll
offer
do a
free
little
rides
buy-sell
home,
for
but
this.
people thought it was weird.
Oh, I already sold my kiwas. Lovely. Haha. Kind of hoping for like bushel or weights there. This guy has extra damage. Ah, I see the reason that I didn't want to do this originally. Yeah. That makes sense. Because I wanted the damage on the yo-yo out of the gate. Makes some sense. Yo-yo gets to go a little bit faster than Wrist Warrior does. I think I'll just go here and look for either Counter-Strike or Insect Ring. Heck, I guess I could transform a Junkyard Lance too, but what I'd really love is like a metronome or something so I can get my showcase to go off faster. Or a VIP pass. That'd be really good too. Yeah.
The elder could see me now.
I think I will commit to the showcase for now. And I didn't use my boomerang. I always forget to use my boomerang. This is why I suck at pig. Take a silver tier item. I think that's probably better than pepper spray, if I had to guess. Does a lot more damage. The big plus with pepper spray is that it has the slow trigger, so I'll keep this around for now. And sure, we'll fight another monster.
Look into my eyes, little mouse.
Will give us a second shielded table. We can then upgrade at the end of the day and hopefully transform later.
How would you like to work for
The shield is definitely noticeable. I mean, I shielded for almost as close to like my full health bar there. Don't really know if I'll need this, but I'll take it because my skill pool is still very small, so why not? Small items sound good.
Taking the first step toward fire's
5 more
remorse
damage, sure.
Be remorseless.
I do feel like cleansing half my burn and poison is pretty good. And I think I'm willing to drop the
Remember,
pepper spray for it.
diamonds come in small boxes. Tell
I'll also
everyone
take
you
both of
got it
these.
here.
Do I really need 2 shielded things? I think probably not. Business card. You're my new scaler. I'll hold on to these 2.
You
I will
wanna
take the
buy
second ring.
that? I mean, excellent choice.
Still haven't found too many, properties, huh?
I should warn you.
Not getting much with the property mogul here. Hopefully I find another econ seminar or property vendor. Definitely screwed against dinosaurs, unfortunately. Especially Rex specs. Probably would have been beneficial to me to keep the, that's a bummer. Okay, yeah, we definitely lose this one, unfortunately. The good news is they don't have any more destruction. The bad news is I lost all my good items. Yeah. Something like this is very vulnerable to dinosaurs, I guess. Makes sense. Okay, so I should have an upgraded Piggle. Yep. Okay. Need to remember to transform that. Let's go Kina. Bootstraps. Guess I could upgrade the shielded Piggles. But I don't think that actually gives me a silver Piggle at the end of each fight, does it? I don't really care too much about that. This is a property. I just don't have any real reason to play it other than giving my Uwashiwali bird an extra cast, right? So it would be like... I think I'm not sold on that. It would be like this. 5 seconds, right? Not terrible. This is technically faster, though. Is it really worth it for an extra cast to both of these, though? Really no.
Use that for the good of all.
It's definitely worth it to buy that for the 50 health, though, so I'll do that. Too many small item vendors.
I think that suits you beautifully.
I think I'm happy saying... Oh,
You're a
I'm happy
smart
saying goodbye to
one
that.
for your size.
Interesting pen FT.
Whoever said money can't
It only
buy
gains
gas,
1
had
burn.
neither.
Kinda crazy, actually.
The joy of more. Bring it in.
This is an upgrade of silver. I
You had a
think I'm
chance at
putting it
Damascus
on the
steel.
showcase.
Now
Let's see how far
Trident,
this thing can
Tempest,
take me.
Oil.
It's not really doing me that great, though, anymore. I guess what I'm really would be looking for is maybe a 28-hour fitness? Is that what it's called? 28-hour fitness? Gotta take this out and take this out. This. I'm gonna put it over there. And a 5-second cooldown. Okay, so that's okay. And I wish I could have had a 4-second use, but that's fine. Right. I guess I could do this. Still have 3 of each. That'll charge the yo-yo a little faster. I like haste. I also like
No
income.
need to read the contract. It's all standardized.
It didn't actually read what specific table this was. Okay, that's actually still doing its thing over there. Not a weak board, it just falls flat to DOTs. DOTs kind of beat this board into the dirt. Aquatic. We're not doing that. We are not doing all that. I got an extract. Okay. I will
You
take
rely too
the
much on reality.
transform.
In reality, there's no such thing.
Man, oh man. This is brutal. Okay. This back in. Put this back in, I guess. Right.
Take your time. I'm pretty laid back.
Ah, when you shield, charge this a second. Regen scaling. Okay. That makes me feel a little better. Unfortunately, I would have to put in the shielded crystal bonsai, which means I would have to take out Matchbox. I'm comfortable selling that. I don't really know if this is worth playing for what it would be 20 heal, 20 shield. I definitely need to get rid of this if I put that in, so I think I'm getting rid of Aurora Dome.
Oh, delivery.
We'll try out Bushel.
I like the exercise.
And yeah, I kind of want to reroll, so property to this left. Okay. This is unfortunately not a property. But I'm still consistent with all of this stuff. I just wonder if this would be faster. I think it probably ends up being faster. I just need to get some more shielded smalls. Hopefully my bonsai doesn't die.
I will fight you, but only so that I can study you.
Okay, that's a decent amount of burn, but it's only burn and poison, so I think with the amount I'm shielding to charge Bushel, this should end up being okay. He's just got a lot of regen. A lot more regen than I do. Life conduit. Kind of insane, huh? I'm definitely at the point of the build where I would either need like a couple more properties to make Uwashiwali bird actually good, or maybe a few more weapons to make the actual damage output that I have good. Fighting someone that has 2100 regen is kind of impossible for me, unless I have a ton of damage scaling. And I lost the bonsai, which was kind of expected to happen.
You might want some armor.
Shielded. Everything's shielded these days. Okay, tell you what. Let's ditch that idea. Ditch that idea. We're gonna go like this, that, this. Oh wow, okay. Alright, hold on. Scratch everything. I think I can afford it if I sell the signet ring, right? Yeah, that. Okay. If I can find either a drum... I wonder if this is better. Need a drum. I mean, I guess I don't need a drum per se, like specifically, but I wouldn't be able to afford one here, right? I guess I could sell both of these if I found a drum. Alright, here we go. Let's see. 28-hour fitness! Okay. Okay. So, I would really need to sell a lot of shit for that, though. So, let's see what we got. We got 24 here. That brings us up to 39. 39 plus 8. Okay. I could do it if I sold the shielded piggles. I think I'm gonna do it. Guess I would need to get rid of one of these things too, right? So let's keep the shielded piggles, and maybe we can find a better way to do
You're
that.
not buying the item.
Okay.
You're buying the privilege of speaking to me.
All right. That is exciting business, though. We've got this, and it's before our enchant. So that's really good, because now we can put an enchant on this. I wish I could buy Snowmobile, too, because if I could get a turbo 28-hour fitness, this would go absolutely insane. But
Now that's giving up the business.
enchant doesn't come for a little while, so I think we'll be alright with that. This is definitely a big pivot. I've never used this item either. Healthy Jolt. The first time you overheal, haste your items for 2 seconds. If you have 5 or fewer items, no, I don't. I think I'll just take Healthy Jolt. I'm gonna try to keep the Uwashiwali bird if I can, but we'll have to see if we pivot out of it. Okay. The yo-yo definitely needs something on the right of it, so I think at this point it is time to do this. It looks very strange, though, to me. I don't like it. Don't like how it looks. You know why? I think it's because I'm definitely supposed to have... Wow, that's...
Here. Okay.
Holy cow, that scales really fast. I'll take $40. That's for damn sure. Alright, so I'm pretty sure I'm just supposed to put this here. That's why it looks so weird to me. And bird can go over there. Alright, we'll put extra strap on this guy. We do have 2 shielded smalls here in our bag that we can transform. We get like a shielded wrist warrior. Pretty good. What do I want here? I'm tempted to just go gumballs, but
With no weapons?
let's see if we can find
Leave
something.
with big bargains.
Come on up, cat. I know you want to sit on my lap. 3 small items from any hero, sure. See if we can get a Quixel or something. Alright, the question here really for me is... Ooh, Switchblade. It's a really slow weapon. I don't think I'm going to play any of this stuff. Copper Edge, sure, there's a freeze trigger for him. I kind of want to transform something. I have a small silver. I think I'm just going to sell the other one and go
No
middle.
sale. I want what's right for you.
Chocolate bar, spare change, and truffle at the beginning of each day. At gold. Not getting anything else at the beginning of each day.
Just toss that on my back, and I'll trot it to your door.
Showcase is back. Which is interesting because I could put Showcase here. It would give an extra cast to a Uwashiwali bird. But this gives 2 casts. This is 2 casts every 5 seconds of the weapons, so that's kind of doing the same thing, isn't it, really? At the end of the day. I think I'm good with that.
My people.
Alright, let's see it.
Boring.
Definitely need to get an
We're out
inch
to deal
on
with
the
me, not to squabble with
on
nobody.
28-hour fitness, I think, to make this good. Oh, come on with this. So, last season of you.
Bring her about! I've got another
Nice.
salvo in me.
Okay, I don't think I've really even gone up against too many 28-hour fitnesses lately, but this is looking pretty strong so far. Maybe it's the gold shielded yo-yo. Very lucky find. Is it time that I upgrade this table thing? I don't know. Maybe. Maybe it'll give me a silver. tools do I want? Do I want any tools? Maybe Risk Warrior?
What's up? Come on in.
Ooh, that's a good tool.
I saved that one from Curio's junkyard. Cleaned up real nice.
Property, get a second truffle. Don't really know what else there are in the tools department that I would consider rolling for that much money for. I think I'll just take a little bit of extra damage.
If you're not growing, you're failing.
Do have the option here to get 4 income, so I think I'll do that. And I do have a vehicle. Interesting. I think I'll go for that. It is a shield vehicle too, so for pilot wouldn't be too bad because that's percentage based. All of a sudden my shielded ship would actually be shielding for a lot. Oh wow. Oh, they nerfed this so hard. 5%? Like nothing. That's a bummer. What do I get for my loot item? Bland? Don't have any regen skills. Toss it.
Don't have scales? I can forge some for you.
Shielded bandages. 5-second cast for heal and shield. It is a gold shielded, which I do. You know what? I already have one of those. Just get rid of these. Just go for the diamond shielded one this time. Wow, 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 wow. Pig is so cool. Each time you slow, this gains 10 damage for the fight. These are all shielded weapons. This one's bad, though. This one. I've never, ever seen anyone run this item on their board, ever. But, in this context, it's kind of funny. If I got a heavy 28-hour fitness with a shielded Jeep, or jeté, or whatever, however you say that,
I
I think I'll go weapons here.
But this leg.
Obsidian caltrops. Does this count for using a weapon? I would kind of imagine that it doesn't.
I respect new food, but bare hands are not enough.
Alright, so with this at 4.7 seconds, my shield items gain 60 shield. With this at 6 seconds, my shield items gain 60 shield, but my weapons also gain 60 damage. Which is just better, right?
You do see these tusks, right?
Go ahead. Underestimate me. It makes
Has
this
to be
more
better.
fun.
That is a scary barrel, my man. But not scary enough.
Defeat
For I
does
have a
not
billion
defeat
shield
me.
all of a sudden. Wow, what a pull. Shielded shipments. That's pretty funny. I mean, shit, at this point, it almost makes me want to just, if I on death, just upgrade all my silvers to gold. Oh, I definitely lost out on a bunch of value there, huh? Okay, vending machine, your time is through. And I don't know if you get loot items from the traps with boomerang, so I guess I'll just test that out. Let's just transform, and we're going here, so this day is just gonna be spent in the temple. I'll definitely go to the obsidian door, because obsidian. Where'd my sound go? Okay, no sound. That was weird. Can get rid of this now. Forgot to sell off my second piggle there. Pretty sure I beat the boulder trap. I'm not even gonna worry about it. Yeah, that was about 9 seconds, I think. Or, no, you know what? These are 30. No, these are 20. Yeah, it's about 9 seconds.
It's all about motivation.
You know what?
You gotta know what
Oh,
you're
wow.
fighting for.
I did get loot from that. That's awesome. So here's the question. Does this work how I think it works if I put it on here? And the answer is we'll find out pretty darn soon. Boom. When you use a weapon or shield item, shield 30. When you shield... Oh, it's when you use a shield item. Maybe I should have put the shielded on the boomerang. Probably should have put it on the boomerang. Wait 1 second. Okay, calm down there, buddy. Okay, none of this is repeats. Good. Sell this, and this, and this, and this. Get that. And... I'll put it on... I guess I'll just keep going on the yo-yo. Keep wanting to put those in, but I forget I have another one. This guy has a really good skill for shield builds, so I'll try to go for that.
If you have overcome, perhaps you are worthy of the relic.
It'd be nice if this was a property too, but can't all have nice things. Oh my gosh. Rewarded for game knowledge. Love that. Big feather. Darkstone engine at the start of fight. Enchant a non-enchanted item with obsidian. It says +1 multicast for obsidian. Start of the fight, enchant 1 non-enchanted item on each player's board for the fight. When an enemy uses an enchanted item, charge an enchanted item. 2 seconds. What in the hell are you doing with that? I mean, sure, we'll go fiery. Why not? I think I'm gonna just put it on the wrist warrior. Seems pretty good. Where's my game sound going today? What was that? Alright, we're gonna get rid of that. Put these in again. And honestly, we're gonna get rid of that too, because we're gonna want to try to transform that golden one once it gets up to diamond.
Noticed? I'm huge.
Ooh, you know what? I wonder
I
if
may be young for a captain, but I've seen my share of
I
stories.
wonder if Wrist Warrior is actually better to the right of the shielded 28-hour fitness now. Oh, it probably is. It's
Next
probably
time,
much better
boys,
on the right of the
less
28-hour
plunder,
fitness.
More plunder.
Yeah, because that goes off every time anything goes off. When the item to the left of this shields. Okay. Then we put a Uwashiwali bird here, I guess? Interesting. Okay. So this is a diamond shielded small now.
What have you got?
We'll transform that.
Wish it was something else? Maybe it is.
The hot stones is back. Still don't think we played a hot stones. Let's get us some. I guess I could reduce my cooldowns by 20% immediately on all my weapons if I go relax, but that's only gonna matter for the PvE, so I'm not too worried about that. Let's go Kyrium.
Recycle. Relax.
Ah,
Trash is tragedy.
I'll
Reuse
just
everything. arms my rusty circuit.
Nah,
See that
we don't
fire?
really want to do that. Could hold on to the slow. Not really worried about that either. Yeah, this is all
That's
pretty
been sitting
bad.
there 20 years, waiting for you.
I think at this point, I don't really even care about any other shielded smalls. Like, I think I'll just probably spend my time transforming shielded hot stones until I get something interesting.
Ooh-wee.
So I'll buy this to hold on to it in the bag. Till maybe I get haste enchantment. If I get a haste enchantment, I'll just put it on the boomerang.
See me now.
Pygmalion skills. Shield skills could be interesting. I think I'll go with shield skills. Seems thematically correct. Shield items have +1 gold or +1 shield for every 3 gold you have, so it would be 50 shield. That's pretty bad. That's 30 shield. That's 15 shield. These are just bad. Okay. Your shield items have their cooldowns reduced by 5%. For the first 4 times you shield each fight, charge an item 1 second. Sure, let's just do that.
Here's you. Shield goes in the middle. Simple.
Still don't have any crit. Awakened District has a good amount of shield skills though, so I'll just go there. And let's see how Wrist Warrior performs here. Does it actually go off every time? It does. Okay. Yeah. That's very, very strong. If I had a shield enchant on that too, it would be...
Believe you'll win, and you'll win. But not against me.
Use a large item. I don't think this can count for that, but... sure, I'll sell that. I think for the PvP fights, what I want to be doing is something like this. No, this is faster. But like this. Or actually, you know what? Just because, why not do it like this? These are both weapons, though. That's the reason I didn't want to put it over there. But this does charge the yo-yo much faster. I think that's still fine. That is the faster of the two over there, too. Alright, that's fine. I'll take that.
The Bazaar's a crazy place, right?
See if we can find that yo-yo. Can you overheal? No. Overshield, maybe.
That's okay. It was nice to see you.
Still really not finding that many properties at all. I feel like medkit would be good, but maybe we'll get like a diamond one here or something. Ooh. 3 XP. Don't mind if I do. That young level up. And I guess this is what we're running this day. See ya.
My people believe
The only reason I put the barbed wire to the right, though, is because at least there's another thing to benefit from the
Not to squabble with nobody.
shield passive of Fiery Wrist Warrior. I don't know if it's really necessary with all the stuff I have going on. It might just be better to have shield.
Like my crew says at the bar.
Holy cow.
Another round.
This thing is a freaking Gatling gun. I gotta see that again. Whew! That's crazy. So I guess... it's kind of impossible to determine how many times this thing actually attacked, huh? Well, no, it's not impossible. Okay, so it would be 2, 4, 6, 16, 17, 18 times. So it goes off 18 times, right? So 18 times 20 would be 3,600? No. 360, right? So this would have done 360 more damage had I put this over here in that short span of time. And this only went off twice, so it only got 40 damage of it. So this is actually not better over here. Boom. At this point, I really don't mind getting income again, but I'm just gonna go for the loot because why not, right? 15 damage, sure. We'll put that on the wrist warrior. I think I'm putting too much faith into this yo-yo over here. I think what we actually want is just to buff this guy. We're gonna put that back in before I forget. And... Alright, you know what? I think what we have going is pretty good. I'm not even going to worry about anything else from here on out. I'm just going to keep running the stuff that we have. I'm going to buy some first. Boom, bang, boom, bop, bang. We are so rich. Ooh, I love an insect wing. I think I'll take it. Lots of insect wings on this run. Really happy about that. And I think I will put my insect wing on the bird this time. Get it down to 4. That'll really start the chain for shielded yo-yo. Juggler doesn't do anything here. This guy has strength, which could be interesting. I guess he also has like the whenever you use a non-weapon, slow it, which could be something. This guy has whenever you burn haste, I think. And I got this and Juggler the last time I played on Ultron. Hopefully you guys saw that video. I also had Guardian's Fury on that one too. That was literally the last run I did. Crazy.
It's all about motivation. You gotta know.
No
what you're
fucking
fighting
way! Okay. This is not scripted, I swear to fucking God. That's 2 runs in a row where I've got Guardian's Fury and Void Rage.
for. Now that's giving
Granted, I didn't get Juggler this time, but, like, I don't need it this time. But that is insanity. I think here I will just upgrade the yo-yo.
But Kev's not here.
Because I just got 2 really, really good skills, and I'm not super worried about pretty much anything else at this point. I will go for skills, though, if you give me an option to. You have 200 max health for each weapon, you have 600. A decent chunk of health. You overheal, gain 10 regen. When you crit, your shield items gain shield. That's really nothing. 600 health is pretty good, but I think... Yeah, sharp corners. That's what I'm looking for. Wow. Sharp corners. When you shield, your weapons gain damage. I'm shielding every time I use a weapon, so... Pretty good. Yeah, sure. Just buff this guy up more. Why not? I'm starting to come around to Pig. I think Pig is really cool. Very opportunistic playstyle.
not like other Jamal.
That's a lot of diamonds. He's got a lifesteal weapon. No, he doesn't. He has a lot of...
I can see your
Holy... Wow.
chasing you.
I don't think my brain can even process what I'm seeing when this thing goes off. I'm so high off victory that I left my boomerang in for the PvP fight. Wow. I think Sharp Corners was a huge pickup there because that was really fast. I'm not even sure that I need these things anymore, but I'm going to keep them around because I think it's funny. Yeah, I don't really need the transform. I might as well just go here and see what we can get. When you overheal, no. When you level up, gain health. Sure, why not? Use a property, no. Order of the day, if you have a property, no. Okay. I think I will just do some digging here. And this gains haste, it gains 40 damage, 11 second cooldown. Jules, I really hope you get some buffs before you come out. Start of each fight, this gains 15 damage. Oh, that's interesting. It's like a really small Lang Shan that doesn't scale as well. Very cool. 20 heal for the Uwashiwali bird is interesting, but at this point, right? Second Uwashiwali bird. At this point, I don't think I really need any of that. This is kind of funny with the whole haste every time you use something. Right? This would just be going off constantly, giving me a ton of max health. It would make it totally impossible to get Healthy Jolt, though. Because the yo-yo goes off first, gives me 100 max HP. Or 150 max HP, yeah. Rivet gun. You use the item to the right of this, charge the item to the left of this. I mean, Rivet Gun's amazing, I just really don't think it matters in this board at all. I'm kind of just looking for, like, something shielded, or, like, a boomerang upgrade, maybe? Orange Julian. Little small item. Kind of just looking, honestly, I'm kind of just looking for, like, a passive item. I think a passive item would be really nice. I mean, that's a passive item. That's hilarious. Could you imagine me dropping, like, Boomerang and Uwashiwali Bird and just putting this in? The damage on the thing would go insanity mode after, like, 5 seconds. I'm not doing that. Another model ship. I mean, the shielded one has to be better, though, at this point. Oh, this is a shiny one. This has +1 multicast. This has double shield. I don't really think that matters that much, right? I guess this technically scales the damage on my weapons faster, right? Because when this goes off, it gets a double buff for everything. Also a shiny medium. Could transform it. Spending all my money, huh? Restorative Pig's Gym. Nope.
Hey,
There you
you're
are.
a natural at this.
The item that does something. Lovely. I don't really think I need Lion Cane when I have that in my bag, but we'll still play it. This gives double crit chance. I still don't have crit. We'll just go for the extra XP. Alright, Property Baron is dead. And we got something we can't quite use. I really care about this 100 health I'm about to get. Oh, this is tough. Kind of like scaling all this money with loot, but at this point it doesn't really matter, right?
If you're not growing, you're failing.
We'll do diamond skills. Why not?
At last,
Why not? Why not? Right?
Here you are.
Cooldown of your properties. No. 6 regen for each non-weapon item. Oh, why are you doing that? Whoa. Okay. You have 6 regen for each non-weapon item you have. What? That's 3? So, 18 regen? No thanks. When your enemy uses a weapon, your shield items gain 10 shield. Gotta be real. That sounds pretty funny.
Something like that.
Small and large items, don't really care. Maybe some more loot. Ooh, diamond upgrade hammer. question here is, do I upgrade? And I'll take it for sure, right? Do I upgrade the tropical island? Or do I upgrade the wrist warrior? I guess I could upgrade the boomerang too.
I'm a people person. And
First, let's go JJ. Let's see if we can upgrade anything with JJ. You buy a weapon, gain 20 max health. Okay, I think I will just upgrade the tropical island.
Now that's quality.
A little bit of value I wouldn't otherwise have. And honestly, I kind of like the boomerang just because it's 4.7, right? 4.6 to start. It does a double cast, which means that this goes off twice at 4.6. Takes a little longer to go. It's just an extra second for the second cast though, and this does do way more damage, so I think I'll stick with that. Alright.
My dreams
See what you got, Mac.
too big for you to steal.
When we are finished, may I dissect you for study?
Ah, regen scaling angle. Does get an extra 2 seconds at one point in the fight, for sure. I don't think that's gonna save him, though.
Every failed experiment lights the path to success.
Dude, Pig's Gym is insane! Pig's Gym is insane, dude. This went off 16 times? How on earth did that go off 16 times? I guess that's only 8 times, right? I guess because of the 20% CDR from this guy. And so it's like 25% CDR on all my weapons, except for this, but this doesn't even need CDR. Wow. Sheesh. I think I'm just gonna speedrun the rest of this. I'm sorry, this video has been long. I've made a lot. I've stopped to think a lot in this run, which, to be honest with you, was probably completely unnecessary. All right, let's just speedrun through the rest of this stuff. Let's just go econ items. We'll buy another shipment because why not, right? It's just funny. Diamond upgrade hammer, huge. We will do. Okay, this time. Boom.
Moving up in the world.
Stop doing that. And Dragon Tooth is funny.
I made
Sure.
that same investment once.
Doesn't matter
Results
at
are
all.
evident. You?
But I'll do it. We'll go chocolate bars. You know what? It literally doesn't matter at all, and neither does this. It doesn't matter at all either. Boom, 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 boom. Go. Yeah, that's pretty nuts, huh? Pretty quick. Spices, anyone? When you destroy an item during combat, it's funny.
All about motivation.
We'll go with some health. We'll go with the dunes. That back over there. Buff up the weapons. Buff the coconuts. We're in.
You do see these tusks, right?
You should know, I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago.
Grape shot. Ammo build? Ah! That is a pretty fast way to do that.
Bring her back! got another salvo.
Holy moly. This thing's crazy. It's crazy. Man, Wrist Warrior, where have you been all my life? Why have I never played with you before? This is insane. Pow, 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 pow. Gumball. Pow. Pow. Boom, boom, boom. We need an extra slot. Coconut. Oh, no we don't. Because fight. Climb up anyway. Go here. We still don't have any crits, so there's really no point in going to the middle guy.
I will never concede. The Bazaar has changed in all these centuries.
I can't help but thinking that if this was shielded, it would be insane. Take strength.
If the Elder could see me now.
Is it really worth to upgrade literally any of this stuff? Probably not, right? Just doesn't
I
matter.
would promise to be here when you're ready, but I am.
Leftmost item has crit. You sell a medium or large, get a chocolate bar. No thanks. You gain gold, permanently gain max health equal to gold. First time you use a large item each fight, shield equal to 20% of the health. Oh man, these are all terrible. I really don't think upgrading would have helped me much, so I guess I'll go Curio because gold.
Well, you're doing your part to clean up the Bazaar. Warms my rusty
Fine,
circuits
everything
to see that
says
final.
max HP. Right?
That's been sitting there 20 years, waiting for you.
And shield items can shield, why
That's
not?
a bargain.
I'm not gonna care about gold that much. And we'll go Aerodome, and could go to Vanessa.
Code of the Sea requires me to trade with you.
Now that is funny. Oh man, I want to drop one of these. I think it's this.
Next time we meet, it probably
Imagine I
won't be
kept
as
that
nice.
Oceanic Rush skill. Wow. Okay. For the meme,
You don't like doing this.
let's try it. It's psychopathic, right?
Warn you, I,
Psychopathic, right?
other Jabarians,
Surely this won't work. Okay, that was just me goofing because I've never even tried putting this on the board before, and that was pretty funny though, right? Come on, you gotta admit that was pretty funny. Okay, I said I was gonna go here. I don't think I'm gonna go there though.
Follow it to your future.
Oh, too bad I don't have the Jeet. I could have put the heavy onto the Zorcid and then put the Jeet next to it. That would have been pretty good. I do have like an incentive to poison, I guess, so why not, right? That on Zorcid.
I thrive under pressure.
Alright. No more goofing around. No more goofing around. Had our fun. Should have kept the island, is what it is. Alright, we do have some crit now, right? 15% chance on that? Not bad. We'll just keep buffing ourselves. I really don't think there's much else that we could get here at this point.
Bring it in.
We'll go shield skills again, why not? You crit? No. Most shield? Nah. You use a property? No. 15 shield? Nah. All bad.
Or are they hitting themselves? Wait.
Boom. Can imagine that though.
I've come too far to let you stop me.
Wow. I mean, wow. That's crazy. Don't care. Just give me a thing. Doesn't really. Wow. Holy cow, y'all!
Now
You seeing this luck?
health food. Literally. You know, with all the
Literally
fighting, you
insane.
gotta keep your strength up.
Right? Or is it like this? Nah, it has to still be like this, right? Two yo-yos. Alright, come on, Mac. Load in.
Are you sure? Noticed I'm huge?
I seek the ultimate secret.
I wonder if this Mac's noticed that
Will you
I'm
get me
huge.
any closer?
Apothecary. Whoa! Yeah, how do you like it, bucko? How do you like it?
Fight me again.
Huh?
I must repeat the experiment.
Hold on, so that all started just because of optical augment? I guess he has this too. I didn't use anything to start the fight though, so that literally was just optical augment, right? Is it when you poison yourself heal? Okay, that's what it's really doing. So he poisoned himself to heal, and then that immediately procs Healthy Jolt, which hastes everything, which gives him a bunch of health with earrings. If he had enchanted earrings, that would have been really good. And then this was slowing my stuff because he was poisoning himself. That's not a bad build. He had 2 freeze triggers. That's ridiculous. This is ridiculous. That might be one of my favorite runs I've ever had, ever. Very cool. Pig's Gym, or not Pig's Gym, 28-hour fitness is a very cool item. You know, turns out Void Rage, Void Energy, both very good skills. And Guardian's Fury, of course. Very good. I also lucked into like 2 different shield charge items with Void Energy and Electrified Hole. Very glad I put Fire on this. At the end of the day, it ended up really being the right move. Alright. We're climbing up through the ranks, y'all. We're climbing up through the ranks. Rank voucher? Do some pack openings real quick. We'll just open 10. That sounded cool. Okay, you know what? None of those were new, so we'll open some more. Open the rest. But yeah, that was a really cool run. I don't think I've ever used 28-hour fitness before at all. And the combo with shielded 28-hour fitness and wrist warrior is insane. Like, literally just an infinite right away once you start using your items. The fact that I was able to get a second yo-yo there at the end was pretty cool too. I don't really think it was necessary, like I said, but still cool. And we're not gonna get anything new today, are we? Okay, nothing new. Alright, y'all. Well, that's gonna do it for us here today. Thanks for watching. Pig runs. I'm sold. I think he's good. Alright. See ya.